Hello ladies and gents, welcome to a new review. In front of us is the new Suzuki Vitara or e-vitara or fully electric Vitara. Now I'm pleased that Suzuki has decided to do a fully electric model, and it's Vitara because it's the most sold Suzuki, at least in Croatia that I know, and Europe in general. Now let's check out this EV. It's definitely looking more bolder than the classical Vitara in the background right there. Now it does look a little bit like it's an off-road SUV with all this also unpainted plastic, but it's also very strong looking small compact SUV. Now I've set my camera to slightly wider lens to avoid the flickering of the lights on the top. Now let's come a little bit closer. So we have this beautiful green metallic color. And we have new model, so new headlights. We have daytime running lights are connected. We have the lens there, black background, so it looks very nice with this dark color. And you can see here unpainted black bumpers, arches, and side skirt there. So the side skirt is really tall, so it's an extra protection from those people who are not watching and dinging your doors. We have here a little metallic gray finish next to the fog lights, and you can see the parking sensors. So again, a very tough looking bumper. Now we have a little piano black on the top with a Suzuki S badge. Here you can see the wide lens camera. I think we have 360 on this one. You can see the beautiful front end and how the daytime running lights are connected. Now we have an air intake at the bottom, a little bit here. The very top is closed since this is an EV. That's that. Now looking at this end, let's check the alloys. We have big alloys. All EVs have larger alloy dimensions, so these are, it's a little bit upside down here, so it's 225 50 R19, so 19-inch alloys. We have alloys, but with this insert, so the black pieces are inserts for better aerodynamics. It's metallic. I'd say this is a metallic gray alloy, so it's a 5-spoke, and we have from the factory Goodyear tires for the EV, so these should be probably acoustic tires as well. Now on the left side of the vehicle on the front, we have the charge port. We have the AC for Type 2 for AC charging, and then combined CCS2 for DC charging. You can see that. Of course, this is, I believe, locked when you lock the car. Now we have here metallic black side contrasting mirrors. We have a turn signal. We have a wide lens camera. It has a little protection here if there's like rain, so it doesn't affect the droplets of the camera. Now interesting, we have a blind spot. I'm not sure if you can see this. We have also heated but no dimming on these side mirrors. We also have a black roof, metallic black to be specific. Now you can see here the speakers close to the A-pillar. You can see the light sensor, air vents. This is the dash. We have connected displays in front. We also have a rain sensor and lane assist camera. We also have a heated windshield, and it's you can't actually see here because of the seals, but I believe this is double laminated front windshield, now standard in cars. Then we have here tinted panel roof. You have these here for roof racks on both sides. You have the shark fin antenna. There's like little bolsters here for the where the hatch is connected to the body. And if I back up here, I'm gonna try not to fall down, but I do need to step down because this is uplifted. But I want to show the whole car. This is the new Vitara side profile. It looks taller because I'm lower, but it's actually quite nice looking. Looks very beefy and spacious. You can see this is quite tall plastic cover, and we have this extra cover. I'm not sure if this is for the battery, but there is this extra protection here and this. So this, you can see the doors, this is again protecting your doors from those drivers who are not paying attention on parking. Big handles, keyless entry, you have a physical cylinder on the driver's side, tinted windows on the back. On the rear you have this more aerodynamic handles. We have rear discs, so no drum brakes, and big plastic arches extend to the rear bumper that's also just unpainted black. We have those horizontal cat eyes and one fog light. We have cold lights. Also, let me show you here at the bottom, you can see the electric motor. So this, not sure if it's a front wheel drive or all wheel drive. Here you have cold license plate illumination. There's 3 dots here suggesting there's an opening button next to the camera on the right side. E-vitara, so you see the E badge. And then once again, just to back up, the taillights, I really like the design on this one. So dark background, so plexiglass pieces here and all LED, looking cool. So it's not connected with a taillight, but it's connected one piece there. You can see the spoiler also for better aerodynamics, like a wind tunnel. And so this is not powered tailgate, you need to manually push it up. Again, I need to step down here, but you can see the cargo room. Now, I'm a 2-meter tall person, or 6.6 in feet. So opens fairly okay, fairly tall. It's not taller than me, but for most people it's going to be tall enough. You can see all of those. Now there's 2. This one's for opening. Not sure if this is for, if it's like for a lock after you close. Here you can pull to close. On the top it's plain plastic. You have this big shelf here. You can put a longer umbrella here. These can be taken out, so you can of course remove the shelf if you want to use the little extra space on the top. Now let me just back up here. You can see better the cargo space. I'm going to type down the liters. Flat entry here. We have a plastic step, but it's easy to just push cargo or suitcases inside. We have some room, and this stays in this position, so it's easy to access everything here. I'm gonna assume you get a patching kit, and you can put your charging cables inside here. There's a styrofoam. This is how it looks underneath the styrofoam, so that is that. Now let's put this back to the original position. It's nice and flash. Now on the right side you have infinity subwoofer. We have grocery hook on the right side. On the left side we have this pocket here. Now this seems to be removable. I'm not going to move it now, but there is that extra pocket, and we have a, let me see here, we have a light. So when you close the hatch or the tailgate, this will probably go off. So also we have this automatic when you lower the seats, so you can see seats knock down 60-40 or 40-40-20. So let's close it up. So I don't think this closed properly, so just need a little bit more force. And there we go. Now another look at the Vitara here. So yeah, the back end kind of reminds me of Alfa Romeo Jr., just slightly the taillights design, but that's that. So good closing sound. This is also, you can barely hear it, so excellent. Now the doors go all the way down. We can press down here to lock if you have kids, so they cannot unlock from the inside. Now let's check the materials. Hard plastic, hard plastic, hard plastic. This is padded with nice textile. I do like the design though. Wow, this is next level. So we have not piano black, we have metallic black, but still with all the pros and cons. Powered windows, fully automatic, I believe. Nice big handles, big water bottle pocket, speaker there. But this color is amazing looking. Now, it's a really good match of the interior and the exterior color. Now we have these carpets here and they have this spikes so they don't move. That's a good thing. Now leatherette here, black and brown, perforated, and then textile. It's not super rough, it's on the smooth side. We have the ISOFIX points there. You can see the top. We have a dark roof. And we pull here, this knocks down, so this thing is just like in a flat position. Even if you raise this, you know, it's going to always be in the same flush, so that's nice. So this is the 90 degrees angle, so this one can be tilted like that, you can see the difference, or fully reclined. Now this one is a bit backwards, probably has an easy entry, but let's see if I can fit. Well, that's a tight fit. Let me just see here. Now, I've adjusted a little bit and now it's completely fine for my feet. Fine for my knees. I could go a little bit forward, but this is in case someone tall as me is sitting on the front. One thing I don't like about EVs in general, there's no depth for the floor, so you're sitting in this squat position. It is a taller like CUV, but still not the best seating position, but the seats are super comfortable, I can tell you that. Before I close the doors, I have more light. Let me just show you here. So this is like with a spring, it's just drops down. So altogether we have USB A and C. That's great for transition time, but fast charging. And there's like this little cubby here, you can put a smartphone there. Now, these seats are very comfortable, nice and wide. This one is also comfy. This one goes down, so, but these are just like, oh, these can go down, so it doesn't have to hurt a third person if it's sitting on the back. Now, there's this little tip, pull, you can knock down the middle, put some longer objects, and it turns into armrest with 2 cup holders. There's no adjustment, but yeah, it's still, you can put a water bottle there. So maybe not the best looking solution, but it's still there. Now headrest can be adjusted height wise. View at the rear. Now besides the driver, you have all side slowly closing handles. You have hooks there. This one is physical. So this is like on when the doors are open. This is off or on, like a classical one. And then look at this. This is really flat. They try to add some space here, but because of the shade for the roof, this is really low. Now let's see that headspace. Oh boy, this is the worst headspace. I mean, wow, you can see my neck. Like you need to be like 170 maybe to fit here, but that's the only con because of the banner roof. Maybe if it's an option, just don't pick the banner roof and you should be fine. You can see here this warm lights again close up. And this textile is okay, but it's on the cheaper side compared to the rest of the car in the market. But the interior you can see here is quite posh looking, so I think it makes up for this headliner. Now these are height adjustable, and let me just hear the closing sound. Great closing sound. I would say this is like Mazda level, and good soundproof altogether. So since this is an EV, this is going to be an amazing ride. Again, I just closed this and it sounds super great. Even better, always slightly heavier on the front doors, so great. Look at the seals. They added good seals here. Same here. So let's continue on. This is still hard plastic, so same as on the rear design-wise. We have big handles, and then we have this. This is softly padded, so you can put your finger inside. We have this gray accents. We have a little bit of ambient light there. You can disable the rear all power windows, adjustable and foldable side mirrors, lock, unlock the car, big pockets, speaker And just looking for the tire pressure is right there. Now I'm gonna keep the light on automatic so it doesn't beep. You can see the carpets, paddles. We're gonna pop the front later. You have the camera here, and let's just check the seats go back and forward. Now, this is a really long one, but fine. Oh, the knee area goes up and down, the whole seat goes up and down, and you can tilt the seat. You have the lumbar, so perfect. I mean, these are great seats with all the functionalities. So the bolsters are here, a bit short, a bit bigger here, but still very good looking, and the cushioning here looks great. We're gonna try them on in a moment. I think I've covered everything here. You can adjust the steering column manually, view at the top, and view here. So there's this rubber mat. Is it rubber? No, this is plastic, sorry. It looked like a rubber mat, and there's a 12-volt outlet, 120 watts, and another 2 USBs. Let's hop inside. Now, this is a tall sitting position. I do like it, but I prefer to be a little bit down. I can actually go forward a lot, so there would be plenty of room behind me. Now, let me switch to wide lens. So this is the point of view. Now, I still have this Mazda vibe, but again, Japanese car, so something good about it. This is the point of view. It looks a little bit busy design-wise, but it's fine. Let's zoom in. Now, I'm on my normal camera now. It's sharper resolution. Outside, the lights are just flickering, the LED spotlights. Now, let me just adjust this one a little bit. Okay. And we have flat bottom, 2-spoke steering wheel, a leather. It's on the smooth side, but it does have a grip, and I think this one might be real leather, but I might be wrong. Now we have this horrible piano black buttons, but they are physical, so okay. We have all here settings for the volume. We have here cruise control settings. We have the eye monitor system. We have the lights, turn signals, wiper controls. Now let's focus here. This is hard plastic, closed open, classical air vents, looking good. And then hard plastic, hard plastic, hard plastic, all dash is hard, air vent. You saw the speakers. So we have 2 connected displays on the front. These look quite nice. One big bezel. I'm just not sure if these are connected or not. Looking here, we have the hazards button. Nice sound for the turn signals. We have the power button. So, oh, there's a display below here. So it's really low. There's a huge bezel up there. I'm not really happy with that. And I can see this one is taller. Okay, let's focus on here. Air vents. We have AC controls. Ooh, these buttons are really nice to press. It's like nice and rubberized. And the feeling is also rubberized. AC on and off, open and close circulation, front defrost, rear. Oh, nice knob for the volume. Let me see if this is going to turn on infotainment. No. Okay, QR charger. There's a little light when it's charging the phone. 2 cup holders, not adjustable, but it has a rubber mat. And here we have an interesting, also horrible piano black. I really don't know how far is it going to take in time or years for our industry to realize that piano black is not a way to go. Anyways, park. Let me see. This one's a new one for me as well. Oh, reverse, drive. Oh, so you need to press reverse or drive. It says here push. Oh, I guess this is neutral, and then you would go to reverse, drive. Okay, I see. And then park. You have the driving modes, trail, electronic parking brake, auto hold. Great for the automatic, but I guess I guess this is something you need to get used to, but that's fine. Downhill assist, and then this might be for the recuperation. I might assume like one pedal driving engage. So that's that. Slowly opening, but fairly spacious glove compartment, plasticky, but that's fine. Now these seats are, I gotta say, super comfy. Love the cloth and the leather. Honestly, this feels like leather, not leatherette. Some of you are gonna appreciate that, some of you won't. I prefer not animals being hurt, so you can see here the cover. It's very light, so try not to break this. Yeah, but it doesn't have like a real leather smell though, so I might be wrong. This might be like a really good leatherette. So that is that. Very spacious glove compartment, or excuse me, middle bridge, but it doesn't extend, so that's that. Now there are those two USBs. Let me just see here. I can't show you, but okay, maybe like this. So it's same as on the back, A and C, so that's good. Now you can see further behind you, you do have 360, and you have bezel on the mirror, but it's auto dimming. Passenger airbag information. Have the lights here, physical buttons, good stuff. How does this open? Like that. So you have the emergency. And oh, this textile is really like cheap, but I guess they have to fit the budget somewhere, so they've saved a little bit on the top. That's fine. Documents holder and beauty mirror is really big. Now, wow, this is really short. There's a lot of like more than half not being covered, so I prefer that to extend. But I will now, I'm in Spain, I will see if I can ask for a key here. If not, we're gonna wrap it up. Plenty of headspace, although I am on the edge here. Now I'm touching with my hair. Otherwise, this is so easy that I can even like do it with my hand. And if you look at the controls, I've just realized this is not openable. So what is the point of this? Yeah, I wouldn't go for this option. Okay, they gave us a key for a quick tour. This is like one of the first cars, so you can see the beautiful 360 camera around. You can see the beautiful digital cockpit here. Now, let me see here, info trip. So that's that. Let's just quick tour of the infotainment here. Let's see the EV. We have that. So this is in Spanish, but we have all the ADAS features. Home screen. We have here radio. We have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. If we can see the climate controls here as well. We have the vehicle. You can see the range there, history, TPMS, EV, navigation. You have the charging stations, and here you can see the apps. So those are for the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So here are the settings we just saw. So it's a basic infotainment, but with all of the necessary stuff. And then again, a look at this one. It looks quite nice. You can see here this one's blue when turned on, and if you press here, this goes yellow. So that was a quick tour of the infotainment. Continuing on, and let's see if this has a front space. So pull once, I just wanted to check twice to be sure. Excellent closing sound, oh my god, it's so good. Also, look at this, heated windshield, but you have heated wipers. See that? So it's gonna defrost your wiper blades if you have winter. It's not something they're going to use here in Spain because it never snows. Okay, it does in the mountains, so like on the border with France, but if you're like here in Barcelona, you're never going to use that. You can see the sprinklers are fixed there. And we have a front electric motor. I think I saw one on the back, so it's a all-wheel drive. We don't have a spec sheet, by the way, here. And here we have the washer fluid. There's no front space, which is slightly disappointing, but not too much. You do have to use the little leg there if you want to keep it open. And there's a 12-volt battery also right there. So let's let it drop. I think this is an all-wheel drive. I'm not sure about the horsepower. There's a QR code, but I haven't checked it. So now you can see that these are flickering. If I switch to Y lens, it's like less. So that's my solution for that. I'm going to turn on the turn signals so we can see these. But I really like this e-vitara, or the electric vitara. I feel like this didn't close all the way, but I might be wrong. Let me just turn those hazards on. And there we go. Manages. So you just see the back with the lights on. So, okay, it looks pretty good. Now, are these LED? I can't tell. But you can see this piece in the plexiglass also kind of reflects the turn signal, so that's a nice detail right there. You see the side mirrors, and then the daytime running lights switch to turn signals, so looking good. I gotta say, I'm nicely surprised with the design of this. Oh, the lights are on. Let me see here now. Oh yeah, so it looks pretty dope design-wise. I like the Vitara. We're gonna wrap it up here in a moment. Just to see those lights fully on now. Okay, so that's the front end. And I think we're going to wrap it here. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more from Barcelona, do subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get notified when I upload more videos.